I feel like it's time to try a 3D monster tame game. I miss playing Pokemon Coliseum in XD Gale of Darkness. It was harder than most Pokemon games. It featured a purely double battle style format. If only there was a game that can scratch that itch for me. Elleon, I know what we're gonna play today. As usual, here's your spoiler warning as I play through Temtem. Oh wow, look at all these choices. I want to make our colors as close to Elleon as possible. Let's see here. Uh-oh, some of the controls are jank. Alright, I think that looks enough like Elleon. Yeah, not even close. Anyways, as with all of these games do, we wake up, say hi to everyone because I'm the protagonist. And is that our rival? Hey, what do you mean I suck? You suck. Alright, it's time to pick our starter. Let's see here. We have, ooh, a green turtle, an orange monkey, and a blue penguin. What is that? After picking up Crystal, the crystal type turtle, I name her Terra. Our bestest friend in the entire world, Max, challenges me to a fight. He sends out a robot? So cute! I just want to hug it. Why is it so tanky? Max taunts me as he savors his victory. I hate this guy already. Anyways, the professor, seeing how unfairly beaten we just got, gives us a secondary Temtem. For free? I name her Rio and we formally start our journey. After fighting through hordes of trainers, I catch a little duck dude to temporarily be a team member, and we reach Brickle de Mar, where Max already has beaten us to the punch, and our professor needs to skedaddle. Why? He leaves us be with the dojo master, Temtem's equivalent of gym leaders, and we get a tour around the area. Going uphill, the town of Arisola enters our view, and after some shopping, I encounter my next team member, Fake Leaked the Platypus. Comment down below if you know why I named this little guy Fake Leaked. Wink wink. Alright, where's the dojo master? I want to challenge her already. We head up another hill and find out that she's been captured by some grunts of an evil organization we've never even heard of. Time to get you out of here. These tamers are no joke. They really know how to fight, and there's so many of them. Like, what the heck is this? After reaching the tippy top of the cave, we encounter Lady Lottie. I'm guessing you're like one of the admins of the org? You're going down, ma'am. And it looks like I'm going down instead. So strong. But how? After losing over and over and over again, I decide, okay, you know what? We're gonna need a strategy. How are we gonna do this? After tanking it out, waiting for her Temtems to exhaust themselves, we gain the upper hand and finally beat her. Looks like this game's difficulty will be up there. We rescue Miss Sophia, and now it's dojo time. Whoa, this gym is pretty freaky. Is there a draft? After getting blown and blasted by the gym's wind and water pumps, we come face to face against Sophia, the dojo master. And just like Lady Lottie, the fight was tough. I managed to somehow tank all of her hits along with my pig epic, make my allies dodge her attacks. It was then I realized her ace, Osiara, was weak to poison. I send out Fake Leaks to use venomous claws to take her Osiara down. And that was it. Our first dojo master defeated. Let's go to the next island. First, I need to find Tihani, one of the dojo masters of the next island, Omninesia. There she is. Well, that was easy. I forgot to mention, I lost the footage, but I picked up a Genki on the way. I thought I'd grab a temporary electric Temtem before I see one that I really like. After reporting to the airship, we get jumped again by Max. I'm gonna get my revenge this time. He looks so smug. Just wait till oh dang. I didn't expect this guy to still be so strong. My team is so weak to wind and electric. You have a shiny Temtem too? I'll get back at you once I respawn from the— What do you mean I can't repeat it? I feel like this isn't going to be the only time this happens. After sending my curses to that Max, the next time I meet him, I board the ship and we're off to the neighboring island to gain more power. After fetching some stuff for our captain, Hadia Teray, we finally land. Oh, I like the feel of this place. Very warm, very naturey. It is now time to do battle against Dojo Master Rawiri. This guy is even harder than the other battles. He even has a shiny Temtem too. Am I the only one without a shiny Temtem? It is again that I find myself in a bind where I'm continuously beaten up by the boss. The Temtem experience really is something, huh? After losing for the 4th time in a row, Fake Leaks has had enough and finally evolves. When it seems like I was finally going to win, I lose again. It was then Fake Leaks learns a new move as well. Noxious Bomb with a stronger poison move. I should be able to get the upper hand on his plant types and save my water types for his fire types. Let's go. We use Noxious Bomb against the Taifu, and after dealing big damage to the rays, Fake Leaks says goodbye. Our little buddy Saipat takes over with its water attacks. Tataru gets exhausted, giving me a chance to retaliate. That also goes for Banapi and Magmis. We finally beat him. That's pretty rough. I sure hope the next one isn't harder. Foreshadowing. But you know what is harder? Terra, as she finally evolves. Wait, what do you mean the volcano's in trouble? That's not good. Let's head on down there and set things right. Thanks for the elevator key, my guy. Looks like we're heading through the scenic route of the volcano. Seeing all these ropes and bridges are giving me goosebumps. I don't do well with heights. Oh, wow, someone just left their clothes here? Talk about careless. Don't mind if I do after stealing someone else's clothes. I finally arrive at the banyan where our detective friend is waiting for us. Carlos, who's also been sent to investigate the volcano, accompanies us. As we infiltrate the banyan using the clothes we just stole, we plow through the Bolsoto grunts as Carlos snags the crystal skates we need. Sweet! I can slip and slide no longer on these goofy crystals. Now it's time to raid the volcano and get our next team member. Whoa, those glowing eyes remind me of something. You know what? I'll call you Monster. Oh, look at how she runs. So cute. Hey, what you up to, Doc? Dr. Hamjo over here is straight up making this Temtem suffer. So we gotta beat him up. I'm so glad that this guy is way easier than the other battles. Our Genki is really helping us out. I sure wish I had it sooner though. Silly me. After stopping the mad scientist, we saved the poor little Temtem. Trauma? Its ability is trauma? Aww. Right after I skate my way to the next gym, we agreed to meet again in Kisiwa. With all that out of the way, it's time for our 3rd dojo. Our strat? Simple. With only one fire dude on her team, we take it out as fast as possible and have Monster burn DeAndre. Rio would then learn how to make tornadoes. Terra handles the Kinu, and with her next Temtems having the water element, our Genki start yapping and zapping, winning us the fight. Thanks a lot, Genki. Tihana lends us her DeAndre, and now it's time to get to Kisiwa. Finally, some rest and relaxation. What the heck? What's the Busoro clan doing here? Aw, dang, my team is in pretty bad shape. Where was the healing station again? Shoot, Lady Lottie. I'm sorry, I cannot fight you right now. I concede. I'll fight you once I heal my— Did I just skip the fight? Where are we? The ship is destroyed! Time to yelp for help. And look who answers my call. You're gonna be my next team member. Apothecary? I'll name you Mau Mau, Ongo, Mamongo. Yeah. Meanwhile, Monster hits puberty and gets a growth spurt. Help! Help! Mr. Borderlands, sir, can you spare some coin? Now Lin the Hermit guides us to get to Quetzal, the city underground of Takma, the island we crashed in. Aw, this guy's pretty cute. I'ma catch him, just for the funsies. Foreshadowing. The big cave over there just screams, leads to underground city. But then, we get arrested. This is the 4th time I get arrested in these games. What is going on? It looks like someone's trying to frame me by causing trouble in Quetzal. If I get my hands on whoever done it, I'm gonna... you look familiar, Mr. Stowaway? Anyways, One-Eyed Matthew, one of our friends from the ship, breaks us out. And since we don't have our Temtems with us, we're all alone. Oh sweet, you're gonna lend me your Temtems? Thanks, old man, I'll never forget ya. Take this. And that. Whew. These Temtems we borrowed sure pack a punch. Is that the end of the mines? Finally. The Stowaway also helps us get our Temtem back. Alright, we have to clear our name to the dojo master. Let's head on in. What? I mean, it can't be that bad. I've been bumping around for 2 hours. I hate this dojo. Get me out of here. Oh nice, I'm finally done. Hello ma'am, would you believe me if I told you that I'm innocent and pure of heart? Anyways, let's just fight. Dojo Master Yareni uses crystal and poison types. Great. The only ones that I have against that would be Monster and Rio. Take this giant rock to the face. And this Tesla too. This Tesla we got from the old man will sure come in handy. Team puts up a good fight against the other Temtems. It was now Rio and Monster against her ace in the hole, Shuin. Oh yeah, Monster's 4 times weak to water. Yikes. The situation looks pretty bad. And it just got a lot worse. But what Yareni didn't realize was her Temtem is now all tuckered out. With one last glass blade from Terra, we clutched our win, and our name is cleared. For free! It's the imposter! Sus! Sus! Max, you tried to frame me? After all we've been through? That's the final straw. Mamongo swiftly gets rid of his Madrid. Oh wow, this Nestle's actually doing some work. Way to go! The electric chain plus electric synthesize is actually pretty nuts. It's over, Max. Looks like you weren't in electrical after all. We meet up with Nowland as he tests us. Once again, Nesla saves the day as his Temtems are weak to lightning and water. Inspired by the veteran Serpentine, Mamongo decides that maybe 3 heads are better than 1. She also gets Shuin's horn that we looted from Max, purifying her poison attacks into water moves. Just like her idol, after doing a bunch of fetch quests to bring the ship back together, we outsmart the enemy by not using the ship, but by rock hopping our way into Kasiwa. Are you sure this is safe? Hippity hop hop hop, off to the next island we go. Aw dang, a bunch of Belsoto grunts are on my tail. Good thing Fake Leaks evolves just in time to help us escape. After using the hookshot from Zelda to swing from place to place, we reach the back door of Kisiwa, who's at war right now with the Belsoto clan. After clearing out a cave filled with Belsoto grunts, we now have to prove our loyalty to the resistance by taking on the dojo. Oh, this reminds me of the sand pits in Generation 5. Alright, there he is, Dojo Master Musa. With a dojo filled with earth and melee Temtem, I'm glad that I picked up a little buddy back in Tukma. First up is the Wombo combo of Fake Leaks and Momongo, straight up destroying the first 2 earth Temtem. Next, I send out Rio and Adoraboros to take on the toxic earth and melee Temtem we were up against. With Rio exhausted, I take the chance to deal damage to his ace, Yowlar. This guy's really beefy, so I have to take him down as soon as possible. Take this Tsunami and Magma Cannon combo! The Yowlar goes into hibernation, but the battle isn't over yet. He sends out Scunch for last, and it really stings. With 2 Temtem left, Terra once again clutches with a super fast crystal spikes, and Adoraboros finishes Mashuk with an energy manipulation. We are now part of the resistance. With authorization from the guild, we start hunting Belsotos left and right. In retaliation, they destroy the bridge connecting the 2 areas together. No matter, a person we helped gave us some rock climbing gear, and now we can defy gravity. Being able to climb surfaces is like a breath of fresh air. After getting to higher ground, we meet the guy who arrested us back in Tukma, lending a hand to the locals. Maybe I was wrong about you, man. Anyways, we arrive at the ruins, defeat some more Belsodos, and reach the desert where you have to beat up more Belsodos. Alright, let's just get this over with. 30 grueling minutes later, in the hot desert sun, we reach the secret passage to Uhuru, Kisiwa's main stronghold that's already been invaded by Clan Belsodo. Here's the plan. Along with the Narwhal crew, we take back the hold, and once we open the gate, take back Kisiwa for the resistance. All was going according to plan until we bump into Max. It's time for my revenge. Oh wow, you got yourself a Tuai, huh? It's dead. Watch this. Terra, use Diamond Fourth to beef up. And Mamango, use Spore to activate Tri Apothecary to regenerate her health. It's the perfect stall tactic. Your shiny and robot Temtem don't scare me anymore. My starter can just keep healing indefinitely. After Monster fries his chicken, we absolutely destroy Max's team. Looks like your precious evil organization is gonna punish you for fumbling this bag. As we free the people of Kisiwa, we got a special cutscene of Max's punishment. Is he gonna be on cleaning duty? Or will he lose his milkshake privileges? Or maybe, no, Max? That was definitely too far, General X. It's time for me to beat you up. Wait, are those Temtem level 87? Where am I? Aw, dang, I lost. I guess it's time to avenge Max. Never thought I'd say that. Now, the Dojo Masters, along with Professor Constantinos, form the Archipelagic Congress, and we head next to Sipanku for more leads on the Belsodos. Ah, good old Japan. The environment is so pink. Let's see here. After roaming the land, we find General X as he scurries to the Belsodo base operations. The Telebus airship, promising to beat me up next time. I guess we have to avenge Max in other ways first. We meet up with Carlos and help him solve a crime regarding disappearing digital Temtem. The suspect gives us the slip and skedaddles into the rice fields. In the meantime, we meet with Max's crewmate and head on home to Dennis to inform his mom that he fell off. It really does fit the neon vibes. Dr. Sire really outdid herself. All I got to do now is stroll on by. Ah! Timing, puzzles, always screw me over. After 30 long minutes, we finally get to Dr. Sasaya. You know, for a genius, you made a dumb mistake, sending out your first two Temtems that are weak to Mamango. Grumper easily defeats Terra, so I send in Monster to deal big damage to her Mimit that promptly copies Mamango. It was then she revealed her ace, a dark Zalbian. Ooh, spoopy. Too bad you made another stupid mistake. She got greedy and used Heat Up to buff her Zalbian's attack. What she didn't factor into the calculation was that she was now 4 times weak to water. Mamango. Alright, use Purified Noxious Bomb! And that's a wrap on her strongest Temtem. The rest of the fight was one big stall fest with her electric Temtem. Too bad for her, my Nesla heals when hit with lightning. I didn't expect to beat her on my first try. Moving on, we relax at Onsenshima. The Bats. To stop our Belsodo baddies, our next stop is to get high into the mountains and to go on a pilgrimage. We grab an Inky on our way and donate it to the High Priest and show him that we are here for the greater good. We take a peek into the lake and run into a shiny Nesla. Holy moly! This is a sign. But what? As I was checking the shiny Temtem I just caught in the PC, I just remembered, Rio, you haven't evolved yet, you know? This is the place where Rio must evolve. I grab a random team of digital Temtem and work my way through the digital shrine. And believe me, this took at least 3 days of grinding in the Holy Lake just to have my Temtems level up to Ko. I'm so tired. Anyways, we take on the shrine members and work my way up until it's just the final dude. Luckily for me, I got 2 Koish from the Sacred Lake that ignores resistance. I'd like to thank the numerous guides on the Wiki, Reddit, and YouTube for giving me ideas on how to overcome this 3-day long grind fest. With all of that said and done, Rio finally becomes a bionic rooster. If only I had a bionic bovine to match. Foreshadowing. Anyways, Monster also manages to grow into an even taller lizard man. I make the lake even holier by cleansing it of Clan Soto. Once that was done, it was time for me and Carlos to enact our mission impossible. Clan Soto member Yangbumo reporting for duty. They fell for the oldest trick in the book. I would know. We did it earlier. Oh cool. Even our stowaway friend is here. Sup buddy? Down below the ship we go. Excuse me, mister. I'm just going to, I don't know, blow up the ship! Yes, all according to plan. Whoopsie, we got caught. Time to beat you up, Dr. Hamijo. And I ain't skipping this time. Oh, my party's dead. Well, time to revive them one by one. Honestly though, Terra and Momongo's combo is still pretty OP. Diamond Fort, Allergic Spread, and Tortonite's Garden is such a great strategy, I tells ya. Whoa, what's that, Temtem? Looks like an evolution of the... I'll be on the lookout for it in the wild. After stalling for 10 trillion years, we tell General X and the doctor to shove it, and we jump off. Quick, Carlos, pull the lever! Wrong lever! I guess I'm dead now. Oh, where am I? Whoa, I'm at the last island. Arbery? Well, that was convenient. Time to ask around. Hello, Mr. Fruity looking dojo staff. Do you know where I can get some help around here? How did I end up in this situation? I guess I have to fight to get to the dojo master. 4 trainers later, and now we can go up against Murdag. As of right now, the only answer I have to melee Temtems is Rio. And the turtle dude I got back in Sipanku. The strat for this fight would be the old switcheroo. Mongo trades places with Floatle, tanking a hit. Can't say the same for Terra though, since she is weak to all these Temtems. The good news though, after switching back to Momongo and fake leaks, the next 2 Temtems are now both weak to plant and water, securing a double KO on the next turn. But here comes the problem. She has a Golzi and a Monko, both really powerful melee Temtem. If only there was a way to both deal massive super effective damage to both of the... Wait... I think it's the right time to use the specific move. Floatle self-destruct, auto-destruction. Wham bam boom, she's done. Good thing I had that tucked away. Alright Murdag, will you help us beat Clan Soto? Wait, haven't you heard about the Congress? That's weird. Let's go to Properton to get some answers from their dojo master. Once we reach Stonehenge, we find about the 4 Archtamers, legendary battlers that transcend time. We must bring them together to stop the Bolsoto's secret weapon and the main big bad. After the urgent meeting, I head into the grass. Finally, we catch our last team member, Bovine the Mintle. I'm kinda glad I finished this place. Pretty nice way to grind up. Okay, maybe I've grinded a little too much. Hey, my Bovine has evolved. But enough of that. It's time that we face the other dojo master. Let's do this. Oh man, I have to do memorization puzzles? Well, that sucks. Let's see here. What? I totally got that right. Finally! Alright Percival, it's time to beat you up. His Inky was pretty weak Monster Stone Ball, and 2 of his water Temtems, Koish, Tukai, and Auhi were destroyed by Momongo's Allergic Spread and Fake Leaks' Noxus Bomb and Aquatic Whirlwind. Percival then sends out his Minotaur. That's too bad, it's 4 times weak to Terrace Crystal Spikes. With his last Temtem being Vental, we finally get to use Bovine to unleash a Hollow Purple to win the match. Wait, what do you mean you have no idea what a Bolsoto is? Hold on. If you aren't the evil mastermind, then who is? Let's think about that later. We meet up with our comrades in a tavern nearby and get intel that since Nala, one of the Archtamers, was captured, the others will come out of hiding. Our best bet to finding one of them would be to compete in the upcoming tournament. I guess that's what we have to do then. Alright, let's do this. Nah man, these guys are jokes. Give you a real chance. Is that actually one of the Archtamers? Looks like Indira came out of hiding after all. Bovine does big damage, exhausting her grandpa. Then I switch out to Terran Fake Leaks to tank out and counter Amphatir and Babawa. Bovine also does a great deal of damage to the Calabis and Yaular. Falls to it instead, but Rio finishes it off. I send Monster to finally end the battle by defeating Mastion. Alright, time for the finals. Wait, is that... I thought you were dead! I am definitely going to beat you up. Time for one last battle, Max. First up, Fake Leak swatches away his right hand, then I pivot to Monster to go from one side to the next for his two vine. That's right, Max. I'm not the same unprepared rival that lost to you twice in a row before. I switch in Momongo to tank an electric punch from Zabian that turns it into electric type, and I take the opportunity to show Max my ultimate strategy, the infinite stall. After exhausting both Zabian and Nesla, they finally get tuckered out. It was his shiny Temtem for last. Naturally, I used Bovine to take it out in one hit. You got some real nerve showing your face after I mourned for you. Max turns over a new leaf as he now sees the truth and accompanies us and Carlos as we head into the sewers. As we venture in, beating many Bolsoto grunts, we arrive at the lab where it all comes together. The person in charge of Clan Bolsoto, the person who's been turning Max against us, the person who lied to Murdag and Percival to attend the Congress, the person who wants to rule over the continent, Professor Constantinos. He can't be that far, can he? Secret entrance to the castle lies beyond the forest. So let's go. Oh wow, look at that, Bovine. You're friends. After Bovine understands the power of friendship, he finally grows a pair. There he is! That's the guy! Aw dang, this place has definitely seen better days. I guess this is where we finally settle the score with General X for offing Max. You're going down! First and foremost, we have to defeat his Zizar. Since it's his most powerful member, I have Terra use her Tortonite's Garden to lock it in place. Predicting it will go for Bovine, I switch him with Rio to take the Piercing Wheel. Does another Piercing Wheel against Monster after switching, defeating her. But that was its last move and it finally gets sent down below. Rio gets rid of his Shaolin. His Raiken burns up Momongo but gets swept away by Fake Leaks' Aquatic Whirlwind. I bring in Terra to erupt crystals to defeat his Gazuma, and it was now 3-2. But both his Temtems were still full HP, while mine were about to get knocked out. Rio uses Faraday Cage, but isn't enough to defeat his Valiar. It was a double knockout. With one Temtem left, I had no other choice but to leave everything to my Bovine. I believe in you, Bovine. You can do it. A sparkling bullet seems to not defeat the Valiar again, but a burn from Bovine's taser finishes the job, and it was now heavyweight versus heavyweight as Yowlar does one last attack against Bovine, exhausting its strength with an opening to take it out with a burn, just as you are now when the telebus crashed, just as Max fell when you pushed him off the ship. Now that's karma. What a way to end the game. Oh yeah, there's one last bad guy. Dang. After reaching the castle, we gather the fragments to get into the final chamber, where the big bad is waiting. Alright, Professor, let's just get this over with. I'm so done. Whoa, Professor, that's a huge snake. Oh no, it's trying to break the tower. Momongo poisons half the Professor's team, and even takes out his Saipat. You know, this fight was definitely easier than General X. Especially most of his Temtem just switching into their deaths. It's pretty funny actually. You can tell by the footage. With his team beat, the 4 Arch-Tamers take reference from General X himself and use the 6 Evolution Birds to drop him off a cliff. Wait, it ends there? Hold on. Wait. What about this truly was an experience? The double battles definitely made for an interesting choice for the main battles, and it adds a whole bunch of layers of difficulty and makes coming up with strategies all the more complex, especially if you're like me and don't want to use items in the majority of the major battles. It's a fun game to shake up the way you experience games like this. The art style is very appealing and the designs of the monsters are mostly on the cuter side when it comes to the ratio of cute to cool to actually being monstrous, but it makes the game cozier and easier to pick up for its target audience while hiding the fact that, oh, I'm actually playing a fairly challenging game. I guess my only gripe would be the grind for XP and money. Money becomes really scarce at times, especially if you walk around a lot. Also, why don't scents fully repel encounters? Who thought that was a good idea? What else? Oh, the music is really good. I find myself humming the battle theme a lot when I'm not playing the game. There there aren't a lot of puzzles, but the ones that are, like in the dojos, are more on the annoying side rather than aha, I know how to solve this. But that's not what this game's about, so it's okay. All in all, please check out this game for yourselves, as each experience will always vary because of the team you pick and how you interact with characters. Plus, I didn't discuss most of the side quests and post game. That'll be for you to discover. With all that said, thank you for watching. Oh, only if there was another double battle monster taming game that I can play. Wait, that's it. Elleon, I know what we're gonna play next.